Let's meditate. Some people say background wave sound is noisy. Other people say they like the sound of the waves. Different opinion, different mindset. I try to speak in between the sound of waves. Rocks, they don't seem to care about the sound of waves. Birds, they can live without thinking much about the sound of waves. But I'm sure they are processing it. This is relevant to live life or not. I was looking at the rocks down there, sitting silent, and I was impressed. These are the rocks. They are quiet. Do they have opinion? Maybe not. Maybe I was impressed because I don't know how to explain it. It looks like they are meditating, expressing who they are. As it is. Waves the same, whether they're intending to make noise or not. They're doing their job. Maybe such expression is weird that says they're doing their job. The job is following the nature's way. Accomplishing their mission. We are the same as rocks and the waves. At one time. And then evolve to who we are. There was a guy passing by, running. He's doing his work. Everybody's doing what they do. How about us? I say often, connect to the root of who we are. We are the waves, we are the rocks, we are the bird, we are the clouds and the ocean. Everything is changing, but at the core it's the same. The way of nature. we meditate to connect to the root. Dogen says, just sit. No thinking, no self, just sit. Just run, just walk, just sleep, just do the work, just sleep, just live, just die. Then our mind may move. What is the job of the mind? If it's connected to the root, the mind may have or mind may find the wisdom and compassion, and for our mind to evolve. Instead of for our mind to get lost and confined. When it's confined, we let go. One way is to just sit. No mind, no self. You may become like a rock, ocean, cloud, bird, air. As it is. Following the way of nature. And cut the delusion. Along the way. How do you cut the delusion? Not by the mind. Following the nature's way. Let it resolve on its own. It will find its own place. Life is self-organizing itself. If left alone. Instead of ego taking over. I was talking with a French guy. He practiced judo from age 6. 20 years later, he still practices. He told me he was in New York, all the buildings had lights on, like a daylight. Compared to in France. I don't know the Paris, but they tried to minimize waste for sustainability. So he was surprised. It will never happen in France or perhaps Europe. On the way to come to the beach to meditate, I thought about it. Is that because New York is the place for competition? And that's so important, therefore you forget the basic way of life. To eliminate waste, save the energy. I hear AI is trying to put nuclear power plant because they need the energy. Huge amount. I was once working in nuclear industry as an engineer. And if you have so much nuclear power plant, it will exhaust lots of energy. Then I thought, some people must be trying to cut the energy down. They may find some new technology. So there's a balance of competition and cooperation. You find a way. I hope the humans find a way, not for themselves, but for all beings be considered. Without all these beings, animals, plants, without them, we won't be here. Some people are studying more and more about the nature. I met people at the backpackers, those who study marine biology, for example, or conservation. How about living in the backpackers inn, in a bunk bed? Conserving space, energy, and find a way to cooperate. I like the word melting into the nature. I don't mean the word, the experience of it. It's the same as meditate. But meditate is not meant to be an effort. Meditate is to be with the way of nature on its own, as it is, by itself, connected to the root. I hope we can be wise and compassionate. Maybe learn from the nature's way, where we came from, and still keep us alive by itself on its own. Don't we appreciate living life? Or is it given and you want to pursue your ego? Big house, more money, fame. I heard the bird. They seem to be talking. Maybe the sound of wave, even the rock in silence. Let's learn effortless effort, connecting to the nature, nature's way. The source of our being, the miracle of our existence, don't human ego to take over. I had a conversation with the deep Sikh along this line, also relating to my work I've done for 40 years or more. Toyota production system, lean, shop floor management, total quality management, Kaizen, continuous improvement, waste elimination. I'm revisiting those. I even have some YouTube video with the Mexican guy every now and then to talk about. There's a way to use the same concept in applying AI. Let's be wise, compassionate, find a balance of competition, cooperation with the spirit. May all beings be happy. There are lots of flies today. It's sitting on my thigh. Breathe in, breathe out, multiple times a day. Thank you. You have a good day. May all beings be happy.